They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
16 yards, a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now a carry for Dobbins. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 40-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here on 1st down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he is all the way up past the 25. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. So after the INT, it's Brady. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady again. Escaping the pressure right. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
At the 37-yard line.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And his pass, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. 4th down, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 12.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Nothing free. Nothing free.
9 seconds to play. Likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Brady And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Play action. Now Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Play action. Now it's Brady. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun now for Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Justin Ellis able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Looking to throw on second down. Brady on the run. He'll let this go.
Prime time, baby.
Good, complete.